Ryan, what's the atmosphere been like at training today? Obviously, Kieran Tierney no longer a Celtic player.
Yeah, look, obviously I think we kind of heard the news yesterday, and I think everybody at the club from the top to the bottom wishes him all the best down there. It's been a privilege to kind of play with him, and to be fair to he's deserved the move because he's done so well from the moment he kind of broke into the team. So, like I said, everybody kind of wishes him all the best down at Arsenal.
How big a loss is he going to be in that Celtic dressing room?
Yeah, of course. Look, I think the the kind of quality he brought to the team over the last few years is kind of unprecedented. So, of course he'll be a loss. He's a good player, but at the same time, we've made a few signings, and Bolly's come in and looked good at left back, and it's nothing we're panicking over. That's for sure. Obviously, we, like I said, you're always going to miss quality, but at the same time, I think we've got plenty to replace him.
How good a player are Arsenal getting, and how big a success do you expect him to be?
Don't want to put the pressure on him, but I think he'll do very well personally. Obviously having played with him and seen him in training, I know how good he is, how powerful he is, and for what you're expected of a fullback in the kind of modern game, I think he ticks all the boxes. So, hopefully he can get fighting fit as soon as possible and kind of really kick on down there, because I think everybody would love to see that.
It's been a bit of an ongoing situation, obviously, over the summer with Kieran. Did he speak to any of you about the move before it actually happened, and that he would be potentially leaving?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't expect him to either. I think whether he knew anything in the summer or not, we certainly didn't know. And obviously, in the last couple of weeks, it's been a bit back and forth. But even when he's been in, he's not really let anything on. He's kind of kept it to himself, which probably shows his professionalism in a way. And like I said, it was only yesterday when the news kind of properly broke for all of us. So again, everybody wishes him all the best.
Do you feel for him in a sense from some of the reaction from some of the Celtic fans about his decision to go?
Look, personally, I think it probably just comes from emotions, because everybody knows how good a player he is and how much we're going to miss him. So sometimes that can come out in the wrong way. I think once the kind of dust settles on it, every single Celtic fan will look back at KT and how well he did at the club coming through the youth, because that's always hard at a club like Celtic. So it's a credit to him for everything that he helped this club achieve.
What do you think his move does for the image of Scottish football?
It's definitely positive. I mean, again, no pressure on him, but it'd be even better if he goes down there and really shines as well. But I think, obviously not just coming from Celtic, but all over Scottish football now, players are going down to England and doing really well, which hopefully kind of puts to bed this myth that we're a bit behind them, and shows that we're definitely up to scratch for the level of English teams as well.
It certainly riles with some of us guys in the media, that perception. Does it rile some of the players up here, that perception?
I don't know if rile's the right word, but we certainly don't agree with it, that's for sure. I think we can definitely mix with the best down in England. Not just England, but obviously all over Europe. That's obviously why we want to challenge ourselves in European competitions. So, I think hopefully the likes of Kieran going down there, it helps kind of prove that point.
Considering the price that some defenders are going for, do you think Arsenal have got something of a bargain?
I don't know. That's probably not for me to say. Then figures are getting too big now. But look, I think the market, the way the market is going, you're going to have to pay quite a lot of money to get any kind of half decent player. But like I said, I think Kieran's been tremendous. So probably when you see the kind of figures that are getting thrown about these days, it sounds strange saying only 25 million. But hopefully he goes well and kind of lives up to that price tag.
Last week, you, Mikey, Lee Griffiths, all in big games. Last season for you guys was a bit disrupted. Does this have a feeling of a clean sheet and a real flying start?
Hope so. That's what you're wanting, especially going into a new season. First and foremost, I just want to kind of stay as fit as long as possible. That kind of rests on my shoulders more than anywhere else in terms of looking after myself, because of the games that they come so thick and fast. So everyone needs to kind of look after themselves and their bodies to hopefully kind of push on, and like you said, have that kind of run of games without any injuries.
Ryan, even before your hat-trick last weekend, many people were tipping you as being one of Celtic's key players this season, perhaps even come May, player of the season. How does that make you feel? What does that pressure feel like?
I think it's ridiculously early in the season probably to be talking about anything like that. I think we've played one domestic game so far, so albeit it was nice to start with a hat-trick, but there's a very long way to go. You know, on the other side of that is I'm you know, I kind of enjoy that pressure, enjoy the pressure of hopefully stepping up to be a big player, and knowing that there's an expectation on my shoulders to, you know, to score goals and create goals for the team when I'm playing. So you know, it's now kind of up to me to live up to that.
It was more in terms of the promise and how you had made that breakthrough from last season, how they expected you to even carry on even further this season. Is that the way you see it?
Yeah, well, that's been my aim. I think obviously I've said about how frustrating the kind of injuries were towards the end of last season, but as soon as I've kind of come back in for pre-season, I've had that chance to look back at last season. Obviously, I'm delighted the way it kind of progressed, but now, like you said, really want to kind of kick on. Hopefully, this season I can become a big player.
How have you found these games between, obviously you've got the Motherwell difficult venue in between two huge Champions League games? How have you got used to that maybe last season when you were doing it?
Look, make no bones about it. It's difficult because, you know, there's such the kind of quick turnover, but you know, we're more than experienced in dealing with this over the years. So again, we'll be more than ready. I touched on it before in terms of kind of looking after ourselves, and we've got everything we can in place at the club now, in terms of sports science, looking after us to kind of turn us over in, you know, if it's a couple of days or 3 days, going into matches. So yeah, it's hard, but as long as you're kind of preparing right, which we are, we should be fine.
How do you think this European tie sits? It's on a way goal, a good result, but you know how awkward it's going to be next week.
Yeah, that's probably it. I think obviously we were delighted, especially kind of goal down, and you know we showed good resilience, and you know didn't really kind of crumble in a pretty hostile environment. So you know we kind of stayed strong, got that away goal. You know, looking at it, we probably could have nicked another goal, but you know at the start of the game we're just looking to hopefully get on the score sheet and then take it back to Celtic Park, where you know we know that we can really kind of ramp up the atmosphere.
Ryan, have you set yourself any personal targets this season? You know, goals targets, or so you want to be top scorer at Celtic, second top scorer, anything like that?
I've set them, yeah. I've made sure I've not told anyone, so I won't be telling you guys, sadly.
You won't tell anybody.
Yeah, I've set my targets for myself, just you know, goals and assists, that kind of thing, but I like to keep that to myself.
Okay, and Motherwell at the weekend, what do you expect from them?
Look, they'll be a good side. I think at the start of the season everybody wants to prove how good they can be, so you know, it can be difficult going into games like this so early in the season when you don't really know how teams have kind of developed and how they're playing yet. So yeah, of course it'll be hard, especially going away from home as well, but you know, even with it being so early in the season, we want to really get off to a really good start in the domestic campaign. So you know, we need to go to these places and hopefully pick up points.
Try and get another goal for your list, for your target?
That would be nice, yeah, that would be very nice.